Hello there, my name's Miles Pitcher. I am the owner of Superior Lending. I'm an all-in-one loan expert. If this is your first time hearing about the all-in-one loan, I have a better video for you to watch. I'll put the link to that down in the description and in the comments. Go watch that first. This is just going to highlight some of the updates to the all-in-one loan that has just happened in September of 2023. So this is good info, but if you're new to it, start with other video first. So I'll link to that. If you find my all-in-one loan info helpful to you, please give me a thumbs up on this video. It helps us show up in the YouTube algorithm searches. All right, so big changes to the all-in-one loan. So think of it this way, put yourself in the shoes of a lender. And if you were going to give a loan to someone, would you give the same rate to somebody that had a 620 credit score and somebody that has an 800 credit score? No, you wouldn't. You would reward that person with perfect credit and a large down payment that's going to own or occupy the property, versus somebody who has a lower credit score doing an investment property and is doing a smaller down payment. This is what we call risk-based pricing, or in other words, we call them loan level price adjustments. So we've seen a move now in all-in-one loans that will now reward or hurt based on credit score, loan to value, how you're going to occupy the property, meaning will it be a primary residence, a second home, or investment property. And there are also hits on how big the loan amount is. The bigger the loan amount, the greater the risk. One other change is that the non-owner occupied max loan to value is now 70%. It used to be 75%. But let me walk you through some examples on how this risk-based pricing or loan level price adjustments will work. So here's what the base rate sheet looks like for an all-in-one loan. And then this is a sample here, okay? The real rates, you need to get a hold of me and I can help you price those out. But in the first column, we have our margin. Remember, margin plus the CMT is what your rate is. The second column is where we start on the initial rate. And then on the third column, this is the price. These are what we call our hits or costs to the loan. And this is where the credit is. So based on what rate is chosen, the price will either be a cost or a credit to you, or you can have it right at the par rate of 0. Let's do an example here. So let's start out with a primary residence. We start out with a rate of 9.12, and that gives a credit to the client of 0.5%. We then look at their credit score, and they're putting 20% down, so that is going to be a hit or a cost of 0.375. It is a primary residence, single family home. There's no adjustment for those. So we add these together. We start with our initial credit of 0.5. We take the hit of 0.375. That leaves a credit to the client of 0.125. And on a loan amount of $1 million, that credit will equal $1,250, a credit to the client. Okay. Example number 2, investment property. Let's start out with an initial rate of 8.62. So there's a cost for that rate of 0.5. We then look at credit score and our loan to value. We're assuming they'll do a 30% down. There's going to be a credit for that for having such great credit scores and a large down payment of 0.375. Then we take into account a hit of 0.5 for it being an investment property. So we add these all up. We start with our base of a hit of 0.5. We put a 0.5 hit for it being investment property. and then we get a credit of 0.75, that would be a total hit or cost of 0.625 on $1 million purchase price, loan amount of $750. That 0.625 is going to have a cost of $46.87. I hope this gives you a little idea of what it's going to be like moving forward here now on these different adjustments and hits. So there's a lot of them that will affect that, but the best thing to do is get a hold of me, have me run the scenario for you based on where your credit score is, the property type, the loan to value, all that is now going to be considered. So it's going to reward you for great credit. It may hurt you for having lower credit now. Let me know if you have any questions. My name's Miles Pitcher. I'm the owner of Superior Lending. Thanks for watching this quick video.